Tournament Games has provided skill games since 1997. All of our games are DirectX, full screen, and will run fast on any computer. This allows us to provide the highest level of quality and competition available. We have a wide variety of games and tournaments. Our skill rank system keeps it fun and challenging for everybody. There are currently 3 different styles of tournaments. Each style requires a slightly different strategy to be successful, so it is important that you understand the differences between them. The tournament styles differ mainly in how they end. These styles apply to all games at Tournament Games, though they may not all be in use at one time for a given game. Limited Entry Tournament. When this style tournament ends, all open entries are given ample time to post their scores. There is no predetermined end time. Instead, each tournament has an entry level. When that limit is reached, the tournament is closed. For example, a tournament marked as ending at 36 entries will close as soon as the 36th game is started. No new entries are allowed in a tournament, but all open entries are allowed to complete in a reasonable amount of time. Timed Tournament. This style of tournament is the simplest. The timed tournament ends at a predetermined date and time. When the tournament ends, no new entries are allowed. Outstanding entries are given a reasonable amount of time to report their scores. After all outstanding entries have been reported or have expired, the player with the highest score is declared winner. Sprint Tournament. This style of tournament does not have a predetermined ending time or number of entries. Each sprint tournament has a target score or target level that must be reached to win. The first player to reach the target wins the tournament, and the tournament ends. Any outstanding entries are rejected immediately. This is different from other tournaments where each player is allowed to post their score within a reasonable period of time. Because of the nature of this style of tournament, it is often advantageous to quit the game as soon as you've reached the target rather than continuing to play for a higher score or level. What are skill games? Skill games are games where you can compete against other players. These games, unlike casino games or gambling games, are predominantly skill, not chance. Any game can be turned into a skill game with the correct rules. Our games, for instance, consist of timed moves or plays and logical decisions. The better you play, in other words, faster and smarter, the better you place in the tournament. What is a tournament? A tournament is a competition where players post the best possible score they can to a scoreboard. At the end of the tournament, the person with the top score wins the tournament. Is it free? Yes, we have free tournaments for all of our games. Although you can choose to play in one of an expansive list of pay tournaments. When you win a pay tournament, your account will be credited with the prize associated with that tournament. All of our games are free to download and play without giving us any personal or credit card information. Only when you choose to purchase game credits do we ask you who you are. And this is purely for your security. Can I trust Tournament Games? You sure can. We have players that have been with us since we started the site way back in 1997. We were the first skill game site on the net, and just like then, we still strive to take care of everyone who takes the time to join our site. We adhere to strict privacy rules, and we never share any of your information with anyone outside Tournament Games. We hope you will enjoy the games and the tournament competitions, and remember, we are always here to help when you need it. Tournament Games. Arcade quality. Online skill games since 1997.